Today in the grain market, soybeans rebounded. Those futures are adding a little bit of war premium to the market as the threat that goes up to the key port of Odessa. Everyone's kind of watching that, and some significant worries out there. Also, though, the crush market margins are still very, very good, with the Illinois margin just under $20 a bushel. That certainly is going to offer plenty of support for the soybean market right now. The option open interest had a sizable liquidation though on Friday, which is kind of interesting. $7, $7.50, $8, and even $8.50. And yet the market is still up. So that just shows the market really has plenty of support here. The CVOL is down 1.25 to 23%. The soybean oil is 33.3, and the meal is 27.6. All a little bit lower, generally speaking, of where we were just the last couple of weeks, but still overall very strong today. And I think the market moved back into the channel that it was at just before the sell-off started on Thursday. Now, perhaps it's because of the end of the month and the end of the quarter as well, and so the market is trying to get its footing, but it's pretty much green across the board. Corn was up as well. Ukraine drops their exports to 1.1 million metric tons. That's a sizable amount. There is some old crop corn sales that are trapped in Ukraine as well. This is what really is putting, that's got, some of the traders worried, and certainly they, step up and start buying. But there is some thought that there's going to be planting in there. So perhaps that's going to temper, the market from really like spiking up, or to kind of like satisfy some of the worries there. But I think that that's significant. The option open interest has been kind of mixed right now. The CVOL is down 1.75 to 33.6%. And I think that just says that we're going to be perhaps a little bit choppy for the next couple of days, but today was still pretty firm. Wheat was a concern today. It was higher. I think there's dry weather in the southwestern plains, and it looks like it's really going to heat up going forward. And I think that weather is going to play an impactful role really on all the grains. Also, the Ukraine exports are also declining as well for wheat. So that's something that we've got to look at. Today, the futures did dip lower before it rebounded back. We had about a 30-cent range today. So I think that's kind of positive. The interesting thing, there was absolutely no change really in the option open interest right now. It looks like everyone is just kind of happy where they are, really repositioning their portfolios before we go forward. CVOL was down 3.75% to 47. This is the first time it's been below 50% in actually quite a while. A lot of money managers were selling out some of those long positions on Friday, but they pretty much stopped today, and it allowed the market to bounce back up.